So the Honor Band 6 has just arrived for a review and unboxing, and I have to say I think Huawei have done an excellent job on this one. I even think it overshadows more popular fitness trackers such as the Galaxy Fit 2 and the Xiaomi Mi Band 5. And they've definitely broken the boundaries of what we consider to be normal with fitness trackers. So let's take a detailed look at the Honor Band 6 and see why in my opinion it might just be the best fitness tracker ever. Hello and welcome back to Tech It Easy. So the Honor Band 6, what a surprise. Huawei have gone and fixed a lot of the problems that I had with popular fitness trackers such as the Galaxy Fit 2 and the Mi Band 5. And I want to start by talking about the physical changes to the Honor Band 6 since their last version, the Honor Band 5. The first and probably most noticeable one is that screen size. This time around we're getting a 1.47 inch AMOLED display, which I think is much better for exercising. It's a lot better than the usual thin, slim designs that we see on fitness trackers such as the Galaxy Fit 2. And I'm not gonna lie, when I've got it on my wrist, it actually feels like I'm wearing an Apple Watch, but for a fraction of the price. The next physical change will be the button on the side. Now I said in my Honor Band 5 that I really would have wanted a physical button on there, and I think I mentioned it on the Galaxy Fit 2 and Mi Band 5 reviews too. I get a lot of comments on my fitness tracker reviews asking how do I turn it on, how do I turn it off? And usually what you have to do is plug in the charger and then you have to detach it for the fitness tracker to actually turn on. This time round with the Honor Band 6, all you have to do is hold the button on the side as you would with say a smartwatch and it will power on. You can also use this button to step back and bring up more menu options. And lastly, another big change is the charger. Now I also said that I hated the plastic chargers, those sort of cases that you have to clip in. They're fiddly and they're not easy to use when you're in a rush. This time around they've opted for a magnetic charger which is similar to the Mi Band 5, which is one thing I really did love about that fitness tracker. It's so much easier to use and a lot quicker. As well as having some excellent physical changes to the fitness tracker, they haven't lost any of the features that made the Honor Band 5 a great choice. You've still got that SpO2 monitoring and of course your heart rate monitoring, steps tracking, sleep and stress. What you also get is a nice choice of watch faces. They're very similar to what you had on the Honor Band 5, but just resized for that larger screen. There's nothing particularly special about them. I for one prefer this stock watch face, but it is nice to have the option and it does bring it again closer to a smartwatch experience. So pre-installed on the Honor Band 6, you'll get a choice of 8 different watch faces, which I'm showing off now. Now, one big question I always get asked when I do fitness tracker reviews is how accurate is it? So I went ahead and tested the heart rate monitoring and the steps tracking. For the steps tracking, I went on a 40-minute walk with my Galaxy Watch 3 and my Honor Band 6, one on each wrist. The Galaxy Watch 3 did have about 400 steps on it before I went out. So all in all, there was actually less than 200 steps unaccounted for on the Honor Band 6. To me, that's not too much of a problem because there's so many things that could have happened on that walk. It could have been the Galaxy Watch 3 overcompensating, or it could have been the Honor Band 6 undercompensating. But still, for a 40-minute walk, less than 200 steps unaccounted for isn't a problem for me, especially at this price point. One thing that I wasn't too impressed with though was the automatic workout detection. Now it does have it, but it detected the workout around 15 minutes after my Galaxy Watch 3 did. It also started the timer from 0, which when the Galaxy Watch 3 detects your workout, it starts the timer from when you actually set off. Usually it's about 10 minutes into your workout. I think this is something that could be improved on in a software update, and it's probably the first thing that really sort of disappointed me about the Honor Band 6. So for the heart rate test, I had both the Honor Band 6 and my Galaxy Watch 3 on my left wrist. Now sometimes they would come out with the same readings, but the results were a little bit inconsistent. I was a little bit worried that my Honor Band 6 or even my Galaxy Watch 3 was slightly lifted off my wrist when I was trying to put it in front of the camera. So in the end I decided to put one on each wrist and then test it. First time round they both came out with almost the exact same readings. Now I don't have any more professional equipment to test it against, but at least with my much more expensive flagship Galaxy Watch 3, the results were consistent. So all I can say is the heart rate tracking is accurate enough for me, and it is consistent with a much more expensive smartwatch. I am in talks with a company who make professional monitoring equipment, so hopefully soon I'm going to do a video testing the accuracy of all the fitness trackers and smartwatches I own. So with all this information, you need somewhere to store it and consolidate it. This is where the Huawei Health app comes in. It's very similar to the Samsung Health app, and it just gives you a much clearer view of all your analytics. Yes, the device does have a really nice big screen, But even then, it's quite difficult to see all that information in one go. And I have to say, I really do like the UI of the Huawei Health app. So on your first page, you'll get things like your heart rate, sleep, weight, stress, and SpO2. Once you click on one of these, you'll get all your detailed analytics and tracking for them. On the next page is your exercise, so you don't actually necessarily need to be wearing your Honor Band 6 to make use of these basic features. You can just go out with your phone. So you have 4 options: outdoor run, indoor run, walk, and cycle. So as long as you have your phone with you, it'll continue to track things and even make use of your GPS. And whilst we're on the subject, it is worth mentioning that the Honor Band 6 does not have a built-in GPS. So that is something to bear in mind. After that, you have your devices page, which is pretty obvious. And then the last page is your profile, where you can actually earn medals, and you have links to your achievements, data, and your weekly, monthly report. You can also scroll down to a bit that says My Plans, where it'll actually give you some running plans, which I found to be quite helpful. So for example, you have your 5-kilometer training plan, starting with a 5-kilometer to ease yourself in gently. Then it goes all the way up to a marathon training plan. This seems to me quite an advanced feature to have to come with a fitness tracker, and I'm sure many of you will find some use in this. It's just a shame, again, that the workout section is lacking and there isn't a little bit more choice. But that could change in a future update, and I really do hope it does. So a few more things I want to touch on before we finish, first one being the battery life. Now, Huawei state that you're going to get 14 days of battery life, which is pretty standard across fitness trackers. Very similar to the Galaxy Fit 2, the Mi Band 5, and their Honor Band 5. Now, do I think that I'm going to get 14 days of battery life out of the Honor Band 6? I'm not hopeful. Generally, I'm instantly very impressed by the battery life drain on a fitness tracker when I get it through. It's the first thing I noticed, that how little it's gone down over the few days. But since I first turned this on, which has been about 5 to 6 days, it has lost almost 60% battery life. Now that is with heavy usage and the screen brightness maxed out. So I would say that you're good for at least a week with this. But whether or not it's going to reach that 14 days mark, I'm not too sure. Another thing you might be interested in is that the Honor Band 6 is water resistant, so you can take it swimming with you if that's what you want to do with it. Now, I've praised the Honor Band 6 a lot in this review, and that's because I genuinely am really pleased with it. So does its price point bring my opinion of it down? Absolutely not. So at the moment, it's rumored to be going between £30 and £40, so up to around $50 maximum if you're in the US. I did pay over £50 for this, but that was because I was importing it from somewhere. It's not officially out yet, it has just done a China release for now. So my overall conclusion and opinion of this product is that you get a hell of a lot of fitness tracker for your money. And really, it's a no-brainer. If you want to get as close to a smartwatch experience without paying the premium smartwatch price tag, then the Honor Band 6 is your best choice here. Okay, so that was Huawei's Honor Band 6 fitness tracker. As always, let me know in the comment section what you thought of it. I'm personally absolutely blown away with it, and I am going to start recommending it to people. Also, before we go, if you are new here, please do subscribe to the channel, and if you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button now. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.